Today's adventure starts at the Little Castle.
After all, I am the king of movie recommendations. Welcome to another edition of I Recommend.
Excellent!
Do you want the good news first or the bad news?
What's the good news?
The good news is you never ever have to watch a bad movie again.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
What's the bad news?
The bad news, however, I have to watch all the horrible stuff so you never have to.
Oh no!
With all that being said, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Sit back and relax and let's get this party started. Today, I present to you the movie Nobody 2021.
You're nobody.
That may be true now, but in the next few months, I will have millions of subscribers and become world famous.
It's never gonna happen, Murray.
First of all, who's Murray? And secondly, yes, it will happen and you will see. Anyway, let's crack on with the video.
Forget it. Not on my watch. Not while I'm in this family.
Starring in this action thriller, we have Bob Odenkirk. Now, you may recognize him from the TV show Better Call Saul as Saul Goodman. Playing a major role, we have Alexei Serebryakov, apologies for the pronunciation, and Connie Nielsen. David Leitch is one of the producers of this film, who was also involved in the production of John Wick. Derek Kolstad, who has been responsible for bringing us John Wick, has also written the screenplay for this film.
I was just trying to keep the damage to a minimum.
Yeah, how's that working out for you?
You okay? Because you don't look okay.
The storyline, well, it's pretty straightforward. We have a nobody and he ends up basically going against a drug lord. A series of events lead us to this particular point, which I'm not really going to go into, but they are quite interesting on how they play out. As the trailer suggests, he does have a particular set of skills which he uses to his advantage in numerous situations. Let me start by saying Bob Odenkirk absolutely smashes this particular role. I would never in a million years have thought Bob Odenkirk would suit this role, but he does a fantastic role in not only performing in the fight scenes, but also making it a little bit more believable than it would probably have been. The soundtrack, it was pretty amazing. I felt the music suited the scenes perfectly and the songs that were chosen were just absolutely spot on. The storyline we've seen many times before and there was a degree of predictability in it. It is very similar to the John Wick series, but that's not surprising at all as we have the producer and the writer of John Wick making this particular film. From the storyline to the fight scenes, it screamed John Wick. However, it just wasn't as polished and stuttered and spluttered at times. I have heard this movie described as a poor man's John Wick, but I really think that's a little bit harsh.
Everybody get to the basement.
What is happening?
Don't call 911.
The character development scenes were non-existent, which meant I really didn't care if any of the characters actually survived. Having said that, it was really entertaining from start to finish and there were some really amazing fight scenes. I did feel that there was an element of realism in the fight scenes as Bob Odenkirk's character got beat up pretty bad at times, and I felt this was quite important as it kept the movie on its feet. It has everything you would expect from an action movie. It has all the fight scenes, the shootouts and the car chases. The effects are used very well throughout the film. However, there was a slow motion kiss on the cheek. A slow motion punch or a kick, I can understand, but a kiss, that doesn't make any sense. From the onset, there is lots of strong language. and there is no sexual contact, however, lots of adult themes. As described earlier, expect lots of violence. In my opinion, this movie comes down to expectation. I saw the name of the producer and the writer and my expectations grew massively. And that's why this movie left me a little bit disappointed. The storyline is pretty ordinary, however the action scenes were quite impressive. But nevertheless, this left me just wanting a little bit more. I will therefore give this film a 6.7 out of 10. If you have seen John Wick and are expecting something similar, then I would not recommend this film. However, if you lower your expectations or have not seen John Wick, then this is a film that you will definitely enjoy. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and the only thing left to say is...
See you tomorrow. Toodle pip.